everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Food Pro. Today we're going to focus on a growing segment in the industry, which is the snack segment. You'll see a lot of this on menus moving forward. It's driven by the millennials that tend to like variety and smaller plates so that they can try things. You might also know them as tapas. And we're all going to be using items that will be shown at the food show that are new items from manufacturers. Starting over here on my right, we have an asparagus fry from Windsor Foods. It's a battered asparagus stock. A Euro bite from Kronos, which kind of remind me of like a Euro empanada. We have golden velvet cheese here from Land O'Lakes. It's similar to like a Velveeta style cheese. It's good for quesos and cheese sauces. A goat cheese crumble. Something that I think is really cool is a chimichurri sauce from Armanino, same people that make the pesto. We have a tri-colored potato from Reese's. It's got some purple potatoes in there, some golden Yukon Golds, and some red potatoes. These are already blanched. It's a refrigerated product. We have a chicken sausage from Roma with Prosecco. We got some yakisoba noodles from Anjimoto Windsor Foods. These are basically a ramen noodle. They're kind of neat. They come in frozen in like 1 pound blocks, and they are ready to eat. So you can use them for hot applications, or what we're going to do today is make a salad with these. They come in 1 pound blocks frozen. You thaw them out, you can eat them raw. This is from Le Chateau. It is a buffalo chicken wonton from Maple Leaf Farms. We have a 1/2 ounce duck meatball. These are fully cooked, kind of an interesting item. And then from Sweet Baby Ray's, from their wing sauce line, we have a Korean barbecue sauce, which can be used as a wing sauce and also for a dressing for our meatballs and our salad. We're going to make 3 dishes today and have some fun with it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these potatoes roasting here. Like I said, they're already blanched. It's a refrigerated product. I'm going to put a little oil on them. It's going to help them brown. And season it with some salt and pepper. Toss them to coat. I've already sprayed a roasting pan here. I'm just going to throw them in the oven. Color on those potatoes. Just gonna let it go a little bit longer to get the other side around and our sausages. Alright, so since we're doing 3 dishes, there's going to be a lot going on here. I'm going to start by making what I'm calling a goat cheese fondue sauce. So with this extra melt here, I've taken 1 pound of it and I've cubed it so that it melts easier. And one of the exciting factors about this is it's a cost saver. I can use 1 cup of water to 1 pound of cheese. And that'll help melt it, stretch it for holding, and it won't break. So I'm just going to get that started. And then once that melts, I'll go ahead and dump some of this goat cheese crumbles in there to give it the goat cheese flavor, and that'll be our goat cheese fondue sauce. And I'm going to put a little bit of parsley in there for color. Next, I'm going to take this chicken sausage with the Prosecco. Start getting that ready. And I'm going to saute some of this Power Blend, which we stock. I like it. It's kind of got an Asian flair to it. That's what we're going to mix with our yakisoba noodles for our yakisoba salad. It's got broccoli, some Brussels sprouts, there's some radicchio in there, and some kale. So I'm just going to sweat those a little bit and soften them up so that I can mix them with the yakisoba noodles. Got a hot pan. I'm just going to put some color on the sausage. I'm going to finish that in the oven. And in this pan, I'm going to go ahead and put our Power Blend in there. Here, popping a little bit. I'm really just going to season this with a little salt and pepper. And then once it's sweated a little bit, I'm going to add the Korean barbecue sauce. Really just trying to soften those a little bit. We can see as this water's starting to get hot, the extra melt's already starting to soften up. Don't want these to get too soft because they're going to provide some texture, some crunch for our salad. So I'm going to call those done. Turn the heat off. I'm just going to pour just a little bit of the Baby Ray's Korean barbecue sauce in there. This is going to be a salad, so I'm going to set it over here to cool. Looks like our sausage is brown. And again, I just wanted to put it in the pan to put some color on it. I'm going to finish that in the oven. Alright, so now our sausage is in the oven, finishing up. The golden velvet cheese has completely melted. I have a sauce consistency. Like I said, I'm just going to dump these goat cheese crumbles in there to give it some flavor, and those should blend into the sauce nicely. I'm going to turn the heat off and hit it with a little parsley. It gives it just a little color there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put these duck meatballs in the oven. Again, they're fully cooked, so all we're really trying to do is heat them up and brown them. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and put this yakisoba salad together. And again, I'm using the Sweet Baby Ray's Korean barbecue sauce to dress this. And even though it's a wing sauce, it's kind of thin, so just got a little bit in there. I throw my noodles in. And I just thawed these out overnight in the cooler. Just toss that. I'm going to add a little bit of spring onions to give it some more color and the aromatic. And then I've got my power blend, which is cool now. I'll toss all that together. And this can be made a day ahead. It's a salad, so it can be kept in the refrigerator, served cold. There it is. Alright, so now we're ready to plate the first idea here. We've taken this Korean barbecue sauce, and we've got our duck meatballs. I'm just going to toss those, coat them. Korean barbecue duck meatballs. Right there. Went ahead and fried these buffalo chicken wontons as a garnish. Just going to kind of stack those up. And our duck meatballs. Chopped scallions. Guess you might call that an Asian spaghetti meatballs. Alright, so now we're ready to plate our Next one, this is that Prosecco chicken. Just going to cut it on a bias. Got chunks. And I'm going to call these chimichurri scented potatoes. I'm going to take some of this chimichurri sauce here. And take these tri-colored roasted potatoes. I'm just going to kind of toss them. It's going to give them color, flavor. Smells good too. Does smell good. Just a pile in the center of the plate. We'll put our Prosecco chicken sausage on top of that. And our goat cheese fondue, still got some chunks in it. It's right over the top. Flavor. And we'll garnish that one with a little fresh chopped parsley. And maybe a chimichurri smear. Tri-colored chimichurri scented potatoes, Prosecco chicken salsa, sausage with goat cheese fondue sauce. Alright, so for our last dish, we're going to pair these gyro bites with the asparagus fries. Alright, and then this one is going to be really simple. I've got some tzatziki sauce here. Put a little bit in the middle. I think tzatziki pairs well with both of these flavors, especially with spring hopefully coming soon. I'm going to take my gyro bites. Asparagus fries. Just make a pile. And then we'll give it some more color. Stick with this parsley because that's what I got. It's a nice bar appetizer. And there you have it. Gyro bites and asparagus fries. Yakisoba noodle salad with Korean barbecue duck meatballs and buffalo chicken wontons. Prosecco chicken sausage over tri-colored chimichurri scented potatoes with a goat cheese fondue sauce. Some asparagus fries, gyro bites over tzatziki sauce. Thanks for cooking with Food Pro.